Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Hello, hello, hello. That took a little time to actually load in. Whoops. Anyway, welcome back. We are in Aussie Hogwarts Legacy again. Let me just do that. There we go. Got my controller working again. And I just saw a page fly this way. Is it going to be one of those elusive ones that I can't find? There it is. Get that. Hello there, Farsight. So, follow Sebastian to the 3 broomsticks. Ah yes, that's where we left off. We left off where we just defended this place from a troll and such. Before I follow him, over to gear. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. Okay, so need to level up to use that. Eyewear. There's no defense on them. Hats. Okay, we have some defense on these. Again, I'm not a fan of the hats or the glasses because they really do just obstruct the appearance. I mean, like that for instance, the hair's just gone, in my opinion. It's there, you see it, but definitely not our hair. But you can change that. If you go down, you can change appearance, and you can actually change the stuff that you got. So, like, you got collections. This is stuff that you unlock. It's always there for a character. I see blurry. Sorry, mate. Be fair, most of what we're going to be doing is probably just exploring. So, but anyway, we can change the appearance. So I normally make the hats and glasses appear that they're not there. Let's have a look. No, that's going to be nothing. Robes. Just got... Okay, so I think we can go for that one. Well, that one looks quite nice, actually. Not as bad as what the others are. And that's just that. Not really a fan of the prefect look, so I tend to go for the dark wizard stuff, so trousers look a bit darker. Same with this, I tend to go for the dark one, so it's not so far up the neck. It's a bit more loose. There we go. Our character's not so bad now. And we can now actually use these wand handles. So if you can see the one there, just looks like a piece of wood. Click on that, and we get these nice little fancy dancy handles on them. They don't do much, they're just cosmetic, but kind of wish they did do something. Anyway, that's that. That's us a bit better. And you can just make out the one handle when I got my wand out. So, let's go follow Sebastian. Actually, before I do... there we go. I got me running. I can run. Ooh, run too far. Can I...
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Let's have a look. I mean... Right, hang on. So, that sells for nothing. That sells for 30.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Might as well make a bit of money off our old gear. And these two sell for nothing, but just get rid of them anyway. What have you got, my friend? So you don't even do it in an order, so we kind of have to just hopefully see something. Some bits of gear do have upgrades and traits as well. You can get those later on. Normally when you get like the rumor requirements or something, you have to get certain bits and pieces. But for now, let's just go with what we got.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Now, did I see something out here? Yes, I did. Field guide. There we go. Right, now we can go follow Sebastian. And to be fair, we've probably seen this path. think we saw this part last time, not yesterday.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
These two.
How timely.
Yeah, we did watch all this last time.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Just all the people with all the ones.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough.
I'd like to
bloodshed
also
for
point
one
out,
day.
Sebastian knows all the forbidden
Come,
curses.
Theophilus.
So,
The 3 broomsticks.
I'd take
is all
him
we
on
used
my
to be.
side anytime.
Let's take
He
a
actually
look
teaches you the
elsewhere.
curses.
Can't drink
So,
butterbeer
you can actually
forever.
choose to learn, which is always fun. I'll be honest, there have been many times I've used them in my
Seems
first
you've made
playthrough.
an unfortunate enemy.
Saved me countless
Watch
battles.
your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
So, talk to Sebastian outside. This is where we got to.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Yeah, you can learn them, you can decline them, you can literally do everything with them. I think my mindset when I went through my first playthrough was literally, I just want to learn them, but not use them, just have them as a backup. And then sort of towards the later part of the game, I'm just like, this guy's not dying, this one's not dying, just use the curses. they had to be used. I think I had a whole literally spell thing for them, because later on you can have more than just the 4 spells, you can change between loadouts. And yeah, I think I just had one set to them exactly. Oh, we got mail. And it's Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket. We found it, Gringotts. I don't know why I asked you to do that, because it automatically plays in a second as well. Like, you press out. There you go.
Discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
So, talk to Professor Fig. Let's head out. I'm going to try and not use the flu network as much as possible, because I want to explore places. And obviously exploring will get us XP, which should later come in handy. Because I think, like, what are we right now? We're level 7. By the time we get, like, for each point, you get a talent point, and that's what we need later on. Right, now I can figure this one out real quick. So, spider is 8, 9, so I need 4 on number 1. That would be the owl on the stick. That one. And then Hydra Basilisk thing, 3, 16, so we want 5 to go there, which would be the weird fluffy spider thing, this. If that works, bada boom, we're in. Search chest, Mooncalf statue, Desert Nomad scarf, arrow up as well, so it's better than what we're currently wearing.
Answer me this! Today, I received a letter thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made! If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you! Mark my words!
You gotta love these howls. They're just like angry voicemails. Oh, I'm going the wrong way apparently. I think trying to do that puzzle got me turned around there. Didn't realise I had to go back down this way. Oh dear. Right. And now it's through there. Nothing around here, is there? Nothing on. Wow. It's one of these. Okay. That looks familiar? I think that was back where we were. Hang on. Turn that off before I blind someone. Or myself. Pretty sure. Yeah. There it is. Again, it has to be a morph, doesn't it? Also, what would... I mean, I know it's Hogwarts, but what do people think when you're running around with a moth attached to your wall, basically? Right. Field guide. Basically just XP for me. Do love how they've made the castle so well lived, sort of thing. Right. Keeping my eyes peeled for F thinking anything. Later on we'll be having stuff like keys that fly around. And you need to sort of follow them to a lock and slap them into the lock itself. Oh, no, we want to go this way. It's even technically raining. Just love the atmosphere around the place. and I have been playing this in my off time as well. It's like I've loaded it up, but not loaded this up, but I've actually started a brand new game, like a whole new game of itself, just to play on its own. So I've done a bit. I think I'm a little bit further than. Yeah, I'm definitely a bit further than where I am right now here. But I'm in a different house, so I've got different quests. I see different people, sort of thing. And I'm just working it differently. But again, at the same time, I'm taking my time with it. These things, these little stupid, shiny holding statues, we will have to hunt for later on. Because that's what gives us the Aloha Mora charm. I love how waiting you just fall asleep on the floor. The guy's not even bothered that you're there.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
So, about the goblins at
Speaking of the
Gringotts.
vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
See,
I'll
I
let
love
Professor
how he
Hecat
says
know to expect
defensive
you.
magic. But, like I said, I've done this particular part already. And what Hackett teaches you is Incendio, the fire-making spell. And in this, it's basically a blast of close-range fire. It's like a shotgun. It's like, that's not defensive in the slightest. Oh, I see a field page over here.
Revelio.
Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Level 8. Perfect. Again, we want to be getting as many levels as we can.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
This
Are
one's
you
a
alright?
pain.
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Good offense is the best defense. True, true. It is a really strong blast.
I'm sorry the other students weren't
So
more
if you
friendly.
combine it with
That's
Accio,
kind
it
of you.
like bring the
I
enemy
suppose
closer
there are
and
a
just
few
blast them with
decent souls
fire that
here.
sends them
I
a
wanted
bit
to
away
make
from
some
them.
new friends.
Useful
So I
against
brought my
spider
collection down
webs,
to the common
because you
room.
can just clear a
My
path.
gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
They lost, so they stole her stuff and hid it. That does sound like a bit of an
Rather an
overreaction.
overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I mean, considering she says she doesn't know any of those spells yet, I'm not going to ask her if she has any ideas how to reach them. I'm not completely interested in if she doesn't have any friends, so I'm just going to go, I can't make any promises.
I'd appreciate the
I
help.
do know that the
If you
stuff
do
is up
find
high,
all of
you
my
just need
gobstones,
Accio to get
do
them
come
back
and
to
see me
you.
again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I think there's like 7? No, 6. And this little trail just takes you on that path to all of them. There is... Oh, he's not here yet. Okay. I thought there was another person that was meant to be needing help around here. So,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
it's in this
gobstones.
area. I think... There it is, up there.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's
The one thing
gobstones.
is, they glow,
Hardly see what all the fuss is about.
so like the moment you see it, or the moment you just look around, you can automatically see it. You could probably just use Accio the moment you're in the area. So this shouldn't take too long to clear up. And again, it's just a bit of experience from a quest. There's one this way, I believe, because it's showing a purple thing. And it's going past me, so I'm going to say it's behind me somewhere. Probably not on the chandelier. Okay, I would have thought it would have been on the chandelier. Although my thing's still showing me to go upwards, so... Oh, field guide page. That was sort of a rush of the moment there. There it is. You can see it literally on the rafters. I mean, again, the moment I see it, you can just use Accio. And the thing is, the best thing about it is that just doing this, you're exploring places, like, this is the route to the divination class. So you, I mean, who wants a classroom that you have to climb a ladder to? Come on. But again, it's just, you get to explore. I got a flu station for that, so I can fast travel up there. I found a field guide. Yeah, I mean, it's just nice ways to actually interact with the environment, to see places. A lot of games don't do that often. It's just go here, go there, do this, and that is your main game. this one actually makes you run around in the side quest and do it. And because you're doing that, it unlocks stuff. I'm not saying it's not the case for all games. Most games do that.
I'd
But
better keep an eye on high places around the
again,
school for
like,
Zenobia's
it's right up there.
gobstones.
It glows. But yeah. It's like this. I wouldn't have come here normally. I would have probably run past this. Because I've doing this quest, I found it. I got another field guide page. Got that one as well. But it's just nice how they, in this particular game, your side quest, your little quest itself, yeah, quests can keep you locked in an area while you're doing stuff. We proved that when I first started playing this on here. But side quests, I mean, I'm going around trying to find these gobstones, found a statue, found some field guide pages, I found a door. So let's grab a crack at this. 15, 2, 16. So I've got to make 6. So 6 on this would be the gecko. So this one over here. I mean, it's probably not a gecko, it's probably like a salamander or something, but meh. Right, 19. So Hydra, that'd be 9 itself. If we go back a bit, 3-headed basilisk, that'd be 3. So that's 12. So we want to do 7. So that should be the weird balloon-headed tentacle thing. And this was here as I came past it, which is how I knew there was a door going to be here. That should. Perfect. What have we got? Checkered gloves. A cabinet. Getting all these little bits, and they're not going to be useful until we get the room of requirements. So, but yeah, I mean, the game's no Skyrim. You don't completely get absorbed into doing more stuff, like everything that's not a main quest. I mean, I've never once completed Skyrim. Never. The moment I've got access to just running around doing my own thing,
I'd better keep an eye on
I'm
high
gone.
places around the school for Zenobia's
Got a
gobstones.
chest here. Thought I saw a glow a second ago. Yeah, there it is. Grab that and saw this as I moved closer. Troll armor. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not only wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. The fact that you would want to armor a troll seems kind of worrying. Right, I need one more gobstone. It's in this room here, but I also see shinies. Trophy room. The plaque for the Herbology Awards. The casket for the Goblet of Fire. Like this, I didn't even need the guide to tell me. Like it was the only thing in the movie that really piqued my interest when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's fancy. And gobstone.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Let's have a look through here, shall we? Oh, field guide. House elf armor. This set of armor for a house elf is rumoured to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize that armor could, in fact, be considered clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disapparated right out of it, never to be seen again. Oh, that's classic. Give the house elf the armor, and he's just like, yeah, you fool. Got anything else around here? Yeah, I got this. Centaur armor. This unique set of armor was created as a misguided peace offering to a centaur leader. The gift was spurned and the messenger shot through the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered with hoof marks, was later recovered and refurbished. I mean, yeah, I can see why a centaur would take offense to that. You're basically asking them to be like a saddle. They're not. You don't ride centaurs, they say. I don't think there's anything else. I will be glad when I get the upgraded Revelio, because then it does like further range. Anyway, let's go return these to Zenobia and complete this side quest. I don't think I'll find anything else on the way. Partly because obviously I think it just takes you like on a backwards route of where you would just been. So all we're going to see is just like the stuff that we've already done. But yeah. Everyone hanging about it, and like at the same time everyone's hanging about it. Like, you've got Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaws. It's like you've got a Slytherin hanging around with everyone else. And it's like in this, Slytherins seem like they're okay with everyone. It's like, no, they're normally quite rude and obnoxious and think they're better than all the others. Okay. Oh, that was a bright flash. I love how I've still got my wand out, like my animations haven't put it away just yet. Right. Okie dokie, so. Returning to Zenobia, give her back her gobstones. Should get us some XP. I don't know what other options there were again, I can't remember. Can I cheat? No, I can't jump over the ring. Damn you, game!
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course. No, I think I'll keep them. Thing is, I know the gobstones game. I'm not a fan of it, so yes, you can just
They
have
are yours
them.
after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible idea. Wonderful idea. Yes, go
I'm
torture
sure they'd be
people.
willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much
Curse
fun
you, game,
together
for not letting
laughing
me
as
break
all
my
the losers
legs.
get sprayed, which won't include me. Very
You won't be
well, off I
breaking
go.
my legs. I mean,
Wish
I'm
me
a
luck.
witch. I can just heal myself. I have potions. Anyway, level 9 now. So leveling up does actually increase our stuff as well. So it's like if I go back in here, you can see our health is increasing, our defense and offense is kind of terrible at the moment. Oh, I got more. Let's have a look. So, something violet. Don't think I'm a fan of that one. What's it? What's this? Basket weave blue? I mean, it looks nice. Realistically, I think that'd just be a pain on your hand because it's like a square. I mean, you're just gonna have like an edge digging into your hand at all times. That's not something I particularly want. Let's stick with my avian grey for the time being. Let's have a look at my gear as well. So I can put check gloves on. They are stronger, so we'll have those. Hat wise, we have got something that's stronger, so we'll have that. Definitely don't like the look of it though, so we'll change that appearance in a second. Scarf. Yeah, definitely stronger. I mean, 1 to 12, definitely an improvement. And I think my robes and outfit, yeah, they're still the same. So, gloves. Not a fan of the look. And I don't have the ones that I have in my other game at the moment. See, I'm also not a fan of these ones, like the whole cover the whole hand thing. I'll have my old Quidditch gloves for the appearance. For the hat, let's just get rid of it. There we go. For the scarf, not a fan of the brighter coloured scarves. Could have the red one, the little lightning motif. But I think the dark arts one suits the look a bit better. Right. Oh, I did not know that. Apparently, you can have the hood up. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but it's kind of cool. I did not know about that feature. Oh, actually, before I just run off back into things, I've got 8 out of 20. Okay, so I've still got 12 slots of gear remaining. So I am limited to how much I can carry gear-wise.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may
more
be surprised
tasks.
by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
I'd like to point out her tasks
You know where
are
to
dueling.
find me once you've finished.
So I guess right now we're gonna go back and duel.
Seems crossed once isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
What I will say though is it does teach you, like the dueling, it does teach you the basics of some of your casts and whatnot. So you can learn a few little combos and get an idea from it. Like if you use Accio to pull an enemy in, hit them with a few basic casts, then use Levioso to levitate them, and then you can finish off with 4 basic casts for the combo. You can do the same with Incendio as well. It's like cast 1, cast 2, a couple of basics, more of this, more of that, and it all works. Right. Peeves is bouncing around again. Ah, that's what I was looking for. I remember that from last time, just like, I'm pretty sure something was hit. Which means I'm going to have to run back round it on my other game. Right, and this I remember from last time. So we get that.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
This is what confuses me. This thing sort of... I don't know. The door opens slowly at times. Like that. And then slams shut. I don't know how to deal with it just yet. Kind of like, does it have anything to do with the, Oh, wait a minute. Unicorn. I have a funny feeling I need to make this stop. And I don't have a spell for that just yet. Interesting concept though.
Glad you're back.
Okay, let's start with using the training dummy.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be asking otherwise, pal.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
So, yeah, he just gives us a list. So, top of the screen, you can see what the list is. But it's basically Accio 1, 2, 3, 4. We were using that already.
That's it.
And of course, we already saw like Fig use some of this stuff during the Gringotts bits. Like Levioso. Same again.
Good one.
And then here we can just do like a combination like Levioso. 1, 2, 3. Accio to bring them back. Just turns it into a nice little combo of stuff.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Okay. So that's the part 1 of the task you want me to do.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yeah, let's go another round.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Ooh, we get to choose now. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can have Natty, or we have to have Sebastian. Or I could duel on my own. Let's go solo.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
I do like how it's actually some of the other
Apologies in
characters
advance.
are looking around, like coming as a challenger. Right, breakthrough violet shields with 4 spells, like the summoning charm. Target lock, right stick in that is. Let you track enemies without aiming. Use the right stick to target enemies. I mean, it's not exactly hard. As long as I keep my Protagos going like well, I can pretty much just go nuts. Let's put some distance between me and them there, because I don't want to be... Oh, she's got me there. My turn. 1, 2, 3. Nah. I actually took a bit of damage there. Not bad though.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already
Definitely
taken
not that
notice.
good in my own other game.
After that last round, they'll
My other
really
game, I'm
have it
taking
in
hits
for you.
left, right, and centre. I'm just like,
You'd
ah,
better keep
potion,
practicing if you
potion,
want a chance of
potion.
winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Okay, so
The
that
next
is
round is
parts
for
1
all
and
the
2 of the
gobstones, so to speak.
task. So Hackett should now teach me Incendio.
Assignment's all finished.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. Oh, something was glowing. What's that? No? Leviosa? Don't have the spell for that then just yet. I have to remember there was a glowing thing in there though. So, back to Hackett's classroom. Everyone probably thinks I'm mad running around like a lunatic like this. Right, there's a talky thing
Heard
down
you're defending
here.
Hogsmeade against Trill.
No, he's not here yet. That's the thing. And the talky thing disappears.
Revelio.
I know there's meant to be one student that comes around here. I did him in my other game. It's quite a funny student. Oh, shiny thing. I saw shiny.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Of course we found success. We are the protag. We will always win.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your
I am a
roads
bit
aflame.
disappointed on how the spell casting is in this
And
game.
remember, focus
Or not
on
the spell
purple
casting, the
wand
learning
movement.
spells.
Concentrate and keep
Because
your wand
all it is just
steady.
like this little mini game. It's like, right, I'll go now. There. I mean, there's not much to fail at. There's not much to it either. It's like I'm not really doing much. We now have Incendio though. Spell screen.
Set up a few targets for you.
To use a spell or item, you must first add it to your spell set. Add Incendio now. Hover over Incendio, hold RT, and tap the corresponding face button on where you would like to place it. So, go there. I'll put it over Reparo, whatever you want to call it. We now have Incendio. And if I go over here,
Incendio.
boom!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
It can do more than just hit things, I will admit. You can light braziers. You can burn away like fire, burn away a fire, lovely. Burn away leaves, dry twigs, spider webs, anything that may block a path. So it is versatile. Let's go back to Fig. Although I'm also seeing a side quest over around this way. Not here, no. Perhaps next floor up? Yeah, no. Next floor up? Yes, it's this one. I'll come back to him because he actually, I think he calls me for it or something. Or not calls me, but thingy. That one's downstairs. Also, there's actually no punishment for running around at night. Once again, we are waiting, which means we're just going to be asleep on the professor's floor. There we go, we're
There
waking
you
up.
are.
Which means there we are. You've obviously walked past us while we're asleep on the floor.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
He sounds like such a rubbish boss.
Is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
Also,
We
for a
have no
headmaster
choice. It would be unwise to provoke
to
our illustrious
stop
headmaster
the professor
further.
from
I
teaching
shall
a
find you when
student.
I've
Because that's all he
completed
really
whatever toils
could think
I
that's
must
going on.
endure.
Right. So, talk to Sebastian. No, he did mention stuff about the restricted section once.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
So we're about to learn one of the better spells in the game for stealth. And as luck would have it, he's just here.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Okay, so I'm not entirely certain. It's to do with Ranrock.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there.
And if he
Anyway,
keeps
we ended up in an
interrupting,
ancient vault where
you
we
never
found
get
a
the
map.
story.
That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood.
Don't
Your
tell a
secret's
soul,
safe
yet
with
we've
me.
told him pretty much everything.
Whatever it is.
Right.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
So, what if we're caught? What about the librarian?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
And what about the
How
librarian?
concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, so meet him later is literally just gonna throw us straight into it.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yeah, you don't get an invisibility cloak, you get a spell. But now, we'll be able to at least turn ourselves invisible and go stealthy mode. So let's put that on real quick. We'll put that in place as Lumos. And there we go. So whenever you use this, you automatically sort of just crouch, and that's it. Enemies won't see you fully. If you get close to them, they sort of maybe take notice, but you have time to get away from them before they do. I'm not actually sure what that's meant to do. It didn't really seem to do much to distract them, and a door magically opening didn't either.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Why do we need a key?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
So he's going to make a distraction. I'm just going to wait, I suppose.
Is someone there? Is that you,
Okay, he
Reeves?
broke something. I don't know what he did. Either way, take our chance. Go, go, go.
Goodness gracious, what a
I have
mess.
key. She's still there, which is not the ideal place. Come on. Yep, that'll do. And here we go.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, find that book.
We're in.
Revelio.
We will be using Revelio a lot. Because it does highlight like enemies, chests, all the useful stuff we should be using. Sanguine Mask. Okay.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
The old saying, never judge a book by its cover. Right. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. A mode grants precision spell targeting and reveals additional spell targets.
Ghost,
Right.
don't let her see you.
Revelio.
So, we got Ghost there. We just want to lure it away. So we do that. And then we can sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. Got another Ghost there. Keep sneaking. Go quickly.
Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
There we go. I mean, that's slightly worrying. I'd have box locked right now, but hey.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given her.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have
Ooh,
nothing that
okay,
can help
something
Anne?
here.
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blamey to St. Mungo.
Enchanted book. Best to avoid these books if possible, due not as much to their tendency to fly from one's hand as to their contents being spectacularly drivel of no educational value whatsoever. So why have it in the school library? If it's got no educational value to it, just get rid of it. I mean, I understand to have like a fictional section,
No need to concern yourself with that right now.
but
Let's focus on what you're after.
If it's just
Which
a
is what,
book that's going to be
precisely?
annoying,
I'll know
don't
when
need
I
it.
see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Just try. Right, there's a chest. Now, this spell comes in mighty handy now because of these chests. And we've seen these a couple of times. They have the eyes looking at you. But now you can get right up close to them, just be like, mine. And they always seem to have like 500 gold in them, which is great. So that gets us past here. Spin that. Always like spinning those. Another demi-guys here. I have to try and remember that one. And the thing is, they only unlock at night, so you can't do much with them. But at the same time...
Secrets of the darkest arts.
Hmm.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. You can't get them right now, because they're still locked. It's like you need that point in the game to be like, okay, yeah, we're going to unlock this now, so you can go find them. One thing I do like is when you're in the disillusionment sort of thing, when you are invisible, they have made it so when you do a cast a spell, it's like you're whispering it. It's got to spin every single one of these. Right, column dark, so another one thing.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse.
You think someone would have done something about that ghost? Can I trust you? Don't get into trouble. I mean, you are a Slytherin. Yeah,
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Not exactly a friend if they're in your
Where's
debt,
that
but...
damn poltergeist got to?
Anyway.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Yes, we do. I've just got to equip it. Lumos Reparo. We'll do it in place of Levioso.
Reparo.
It's not exactly a repair, it's just putting it back up on the track. Spin that one. Grab a chest. And going for the door. So, we should be coming into where we need to be. Bit dark in here, isn't it? Let's have Lumos on as well, in fact.
Lumos. Of course. Traces of ancient
And
magic.
there we go, we got the sparkly things back.
There must be
Do that. Gonna go grab this. Just saw this as I came round. Outland dueling gloves. Hey, we got the dueling gloves. I love having those ones. I like their appearance a bit better. Right. So, we are going into some magic-y places. Ceramic mass.
Lumos. Where might
Right.
this lead?
The Amphenium, whatever you want to call it. Can I pronounce that? So, discover the secret of the antechamber. So, this one's pretty straightforward. It's like basic cast and stuff. It raises bridges. You do have to be quick, because you will find that they start dropping back down on some of them. So like this one, I think it just stays up. Here we've just literally noticed how they just come to life. Let's quickly put my spells back on that are going to help me fight. And I'm going to use some ancient magic to even the playing field a little. Now, as we do this, we have to get like a 10-hit combo. Oh, that was close. So yeah, getting over a combo of 10, as it's now saying here, will help us replenish our ancient magic. They're basically just like one-hit kills, but they're very useful. And it's very dark in this one corner. I don't think I'm going to need the disillusionment charm, so we use this instead. This seems a bit... Oh man, it's one on either side, so it kind of matches the room. There we go. Getting more enemies. You guys gonna get up? Yep. They do fall pretty quick. You just gotta be mindful of it. Now, I see a chest, but I also see no way of getting to it. Ooh! Or I do see a way of getting to it. Now, for the life of me, I could not figure this out. And then I just stumble across it there. Seems kind of stupid. But that's one chest that I never got in my other game. Because I don't think you can come back here. Nothing that side. I mean, to be fair, this should have clued me off, shouldn't it? But... No, it didn't clue me. Hit that. Because now we're going to have to run for this one. Go! Run, jump! Because it likes to do that, apparently.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Okay. This one's a bit of a funky one. Because you hit that, it drops down one side and brings up the other. I just can't remember if it drops this one down and re-brings the other side back up. No, so I've got to hit it to do it. So if I do that, and...
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Nope. That didn't want to work. Okay, apparently it's not as fast as I thought it was. Let's try this again. How fast is it going to run? Okay, that's fine. It was not as fast as I thought it was. Bit of money, bit of gear, and this is a fight room. Okay, let's just check our gear. 15 out of 20 at the moment. I need to be level 11. Means I've got gear that's going to be better, but I can't use it until... What are we currently? We are level 10. And not even close to 11 either. Let's have a look. 23, 14, 20. That just gives me nightmares. No. That's not much better either. We'll put it on because of the boost in defense, but we're going to change its appearance in a minute. Rustic sleeping hat. I mean, again, need to be level 11. Can't use it just yet. We have got a higher scarf, so we'll put that on. Little silver scarf. And then robes. What did we get? We got the Heck, Crimson Overcoat. I mean, it looks okay. Probably going to change its appearance. Definitely going to change this appearance. Game is like, you aren't smart enough to how to figure out. Yeah, it's like, hey, you can't be this smart and put on this, do you? Contemporary school cloak. I wonder if that hood thing works with the, Oh, it does! You can put other cloaks on. Okay. Does it actually... I actually don't understand what's going on there, because that's not the colour of the cloak I put on. I mean, if I take the hood off, it goes completely black. If I put it back on, it's just turned purple. I don't understand this. But anyway, what do we get here? We got a column dark brown. Ooh, I mean, that's quite nice. Kind of contemplates the wand, but I mean, our wand is black, not brown. This kind of complements. Can't even speak today. I'm so sorry. This one complements it a bit better. Yeah, I think I'll have that still. Really do want to find some more wand handles. At least now we got a bit better offense there, which should now come in handy for this next part. So, the two at the end just lit up. Okay. Oh, I really don't like it when they're all going at once. Oh! Couldn't see for a second, I'm just like, ah no, everything's going at once! Especially these ones that want to try and jump at me, it's like, okay, you can jump. Oh. Oh, we did it. And no damage on that one. Love it. Perfect. Door opened. Run away. What's in here?
After all.
Oh yes, the book. I love how it slows you down completely. It's like, oh, okay, you're no longer allowed to run here. And book's just gone. Love the way the book vanishes, but apparently you still get it. This is how they fix the whole place in the moment.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Ooh, just like us.
I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard
And
of
just like
another
him.
us. Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She didn't even like say anything to that. She just walks off with that look in her face. It's like, So, we're now back in the library.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I will say, I do like how like Peeves is the only ghost with colour to him. I also like how the moment this quest ends, we can just instantly run around and run straight out. There's no prefix or anything. There is no restrictions to running around at night. There is mods that actually enhance this and make it so there is. But I feel like some of this game, there is some missed opportunities to it. It's like they say, no walk in the corridors of Rome in the place at night. Prefects will deduct points. It's like, you don't really see that in this. We got to run back to Fig's room. I mean, it seems I'm always running everywhere right now. Yeah, we're on the right floor. Okay. You just get a nice little pop out every now and then. Curfew is for people who aren't the game protagonists. According to this game, very true. I will say, I've done a fair bit extra in my own game, sort of thing. And I've still not unlocked the room of requirements yet, and I can't remember how far in you have to go to get it.
Orthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Fig.
But once you do get it, you can then use that room to, like, produce moonstone, produce ingredients, make potions, grow, like, the different stuff from herbology, and they become useful.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything.
So
First,
technically, we didn't break rules because we didn't stay in the restricted section.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I am curious what you would say.
Tell them about Mr. Osric's death.
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay, well,
I
let's
understand. I'll
probably Fig out of the way for a while then.
While you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well.
So that gives you a hint to where we're going to be dealing with next. Herbology and
don't neglect your
potions.
friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Right. So 4 out of 4 main quests I've done at the moment, which is a challenge complete. So I think, yeah, we get mail.
Your dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay, so Natty has just sent you an outpost requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. So yeah, we do get a lot more areas than just Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. In fact, you get all of this map. But it's just the stuff that's in like the darker shades. So, I don't know. Anyway, for us, we need to just basically travel south of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
So, quite a few different things to go about. Are you something? No, you're just a moving portrait. What about you? No? I see a chest. A level 1 chest. I need a Locomora. I do know that there is a chest in here, however, but I need to do this because it's one of those eye chests. Perfect. 500 more gold. Okay, so what should we search for first? What should we do first? So close to level 11. So, the girl from Uganda, that's Natty. Meet her in Lower Hogsmeade. Do herbology. Professor Hackett, so successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodging. Cast Incendio 5 times. Could probably do that in the Cross Wands tournament, so I could probably do these 3 all in one go. So live as a student, it's got like 2 things open and then the other 2 just locked, which is always interesting. Okay, we'll do Hackett's bit. And then what we will do is we'll go from there. What's my gear count on? 15 out of 20, so I've still got room at the moment. I will have to visit a shop soon to sell some of this stuff. Right, let's see if my memory is as good as I'm thinking. See if I can make it all the way to the Cross Wands area without having to use the map. I think if I go this way... Yeah, I think I'm on the right route. That thing's glowing. Why is that glowing? Fire? Ooh, that actually worked. I was not expecting that. And then the whole thing turns to ash. Of course it does. Whole thing turns to ash right before my eyes. Okay, so we're gonna dart through here. This should be the clock tower. And what I can actually do is I can use... I think, if I open the map real quick... Yeah. So if I do the stuff here, I could then just run out and go do Natty's stuff real quick. So, let's do the practice first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Love the way he says ready, and it's like, well, I wouldn't be here asking otherwise.
Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, so we want to do Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
That's it.
Such a basic way to do it. Now, we want to do... So this should combine all of them. Levioso, 1, 2, 3, Accio, Incendio.
Good one.
And now I should have one more, which is going to be a bit of a rough one. Accio, one of those. Incendio. It's like, it's trying to tell me to do it, but it's like I've got to wait for the cooldown to affect.
Impressive wand work.
So you may have noticed, like, I'm shaking the wand because I'm not doing the cast or anything.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Okay, so level 11, 30 HP. I'm sure that'll come in handy later on.
Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
So, ready for a shot of glory? Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Ooh, are we doing it with a partner? Are we going to go solo? I'm going to do it on my own.
Then
I don't need a partner.
Started.
Do it all on my own.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
That means you can put on more clothes. Yay! Anyway. I mean, right now I'm attacking students. I'm literally burning them. I'm blasting them. I'm doing everything you can think of to make their lives hell. I just cast the invisibility charm on myself there. It's like, that's going to work. I mean, I'm still not taking any damage though. I mean, I'm still doing pretty well that way. Now I've taken damage. I just realised I've taken damage now. And Charlotte appears to just be stuck. Or not stuck anymore, and then she targets me like that. There we go. That deals with her.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Okay, it's an honour.
To have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is.
I mean, the prize is just an outfit, that's
with
it.
this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Neglecting his schoolwork because he's just been running the dueling club, basically. It's one way of doing it, I suppose. Now, how well did I do with Hackett's assignment there? Didn't do the dodging. I forgot the dodging. So I'm going to have to do... Let's track this one. We'll go do Natty. And with any luck, we'll see...
I didn't see that coming.
With any luck, we'll see enemies as we go. Which we can just dodge to. Let's grab this. Now I think there's a one on this bridge. Because my range is so shockingly bad. No? Nothing? Could have sworn there was. Do have the Flube network though. So the landscape, the environment itself is just brilliant around here. Now we will get into some fights as we're outside of the castle, but we're also getting to other bits as well. So everyone knows this hut, it's Hagrid's hut.
Revelio.
Obviously at the moment it's not Hagrid's hut, it's just a hut, but it's the gamekeeper's hut. But we can still come in there and do a few bits and pieces. Grab that, grab this, grab that. Oh, very bright as we come out the door there. There's a cave down here.
This
And
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I mean, it's not dangerous, we're just jumping down and collecting ingredients and whatever else, basically.
Incendio.
Am I just casting Incendio on this thing, or...? No, I think I've got to move it into position. Wait, pull it. And that opens a vault. Very sort of dark vault until you get down to the bottom. And inside... Ooh, it's a chest. Just a natural beige scarf. Well, I mean, more gear, better stuff. Should also be able to grab, yes, some leech juice. So potions, ingredients now. And to be fair, we're actually not that far from where we got to meet Natty from here. So, I think I can just run through this shallow part. Okay, not as shallow as I expected. Grab some more leeches. There's Natty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
A lot of talking this set. Right, anyway. They want
They
something I
want
found.
something that
Yes,
Professor
they do.
Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks.
Like,
Both of
apparently
you
she
have
was there. It
inspired
doesn't
me to
feel
take
like
a
she
stand on
was.
my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it. This could be dangerous. I mean, everything could be dangerous.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Someone's just yelling, like, we just hear them yell from the other side of this little lake. And we naturally think, oh, what's going on? Let's go check. Of course we're going to go check.
They must have come this way. Think!
Oh, enemies. Means we can learn to
I've no
dodge.
idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay behind!
Ooh, now we're going to be fighting.
Used to be treated in this manner.
I mean, I've also got a time limit. Complete the battle within 40 seconds or so. I mean, yeah, that completed that in that time limit. More enemies though, so we can still do the dodging now.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Yeah, you look pretty good, but you also look like an idiot.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my dead body.
Defeat enemies however I choose. They just saw Nora get blasted behind me there. It's like, okay. I didn't even give me a chance to dodge or even give me a thing. Okay, it does give me a chance, but it's like she's rapid firing. I'm not sure if I've got enough dodging done yet, but let's have a blast about that. There we go.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Speak with the stranger. She's just upset.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
So, who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Research.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin, eh?
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
That
I
sounds
can see why you're
fascinating.
so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the
It does
trials.
give us like a little mini game
I'll
or
let you in on a
exploration
little
thing now to
secret.
see around the world.
No one has yet
Stuff to
managed
do.
to figure out
Always
how
nice.
they work. but I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay, so grabbing ingredients. This would be one thing that we grow in the room of requirements. But it's like you'll need mallowsweet to activate any of these trials.
I have the
So
mallowsweet.
we'll always keep some on us.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
So, leaf on swirl. Swirl, rumbles, vines disappear.
Disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Pyres, fires, you just blast them. Though they do sink, so I think you are on a time limit of sorts. But this one's fairly easy, considering, well, it's the first one. It's going to be easy. But I do love the little patio thing it makes. Although the little figure in Mert doesn't stand around for long.
What a day. I can hardly
It
believe it.
soon just fades.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
Well, that at least fixes the Merlin trials for us now in the future. I am curious if I did actually pass the dodging. Yeah, we can now attend it. That's brilliant. And we got one of the things, so... So, I know that this place has a couple of quests, as it were. This one teaches us about some diving.
Hello.
So we can start diving in the ground.
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
An underwater adventure sounds like fun.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
She does sort of talk about her family like you should know it. It's like, what is with her
Heard of the
family?
Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Oh, the controller's having a bit of a funny 5 minutes there. Come on, there we go. It's like I'm trying to flick down, it doesn't want to go down. So that's a weird way of breaking here.
Ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Okay.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I mean, she's forbidden for going into the lake, stepping foot on the lake. Technically, wouldn't just stepping on here be part of that? She's kind of breaking that rule already. Why bother waiting about diving in? I am going to dive in because I want to do it, but again, it's just one of those. Anyway, this is just basically teaching us about diving, and what we find is you'll find there's little patches that just open up to us. So we come into here, and you can see it there as like ripples and such. And what it gives us is like gear and such. You can find money, you can find gear. And we're just trying to find her astrolabe, whatever it is. So this is meant to be a pretty deep lake as well, and yet we're able to dive down for it apparently. And nothing comes for us. Like, they really did miss an opportunity with the lake itself. There's the lake. Got some potions as well.
Know that I found her family astrolabe.
Now, I am feeling like I'm getting full up on gear again. So we might have to have a quick... I am not going through... Come on, out of the water. Grab these leeches. We'll run back round on the docks. There we go.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. Here you go.
I did.
You can just have this rusty old thing.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family.
I mean, I'd be more worried about, like, I wouldn't be worried about seeing his
A diver
face.
of your caliber is
I'd be
certain
more
to
worried
find all
about him having
sorts
a
of things
go
down
at you
there.
because you've done something
Thank
with
you
the lake
again.
itself.
And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Okay, so that deals with that. And again, it's like another friend quest, so we're fine with that. There is, I believe, a goblin round here that has a quest for us. There is a shop here as well. So let's quickly go to my gear and see what I'm struggling. Like, yeah, 18 out of 20. So I'm so close to getting it pushed out of the way now already. Okay, so we can now put on the dueling gloves. Yeah, that's fine. Mass. Don't have much else, so yeah, I'll leave that as it is. Hat. 21, 22. We'll go 22. Again, we will be changing that to be nothing because that looks hideous. So there we go. Scarf. We've got 18. Yeah, the 18's the highest. Change that back to our darker appearance though. Clothing. 20 over 0. Yeah, we'll take 20. We'll just change it back to our dark arts ensemble. And then robe, I think, yeah, we can't do anything there. So, again, still maintaining our look, but definitely got a lot more defense and offense. If we quickly run over to the shop.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
No, we just want to see what you're selling, mate. Well, not selling, we want to sell to you.
What can I help you with today?
You can help us by accepting our stuff and paying us good money for it.
Selling this. Thank you.
There we go. And already we're looking at a good over 3,000 money. So he sells ingredients and potions, so we'll remember that for later. And let's go see what this one's got for a quest.
Is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
So he got attacked for not basically he wants the same thing as Ranrock, just in a peaceful way. Let's ask him a few things.
Has not ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
Okay. Let's ask him about his
You
paintings.
mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Okay.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly
Let's keep an eye out for it.
for your carts.
Well,
That is very
do more than
kind of
keep an
you,
eye out.
but
It
I
actually
think they
puts
took
us on
them to their
a
camp southwest of here,
sort of a quest
just
for it.
past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
So go to the goblin camp. So yeah, it's literally automatically put us straight onto that path. Let's have a quick run around here because I see some chests
I shouldn't be
on the
surprised
map.
at what happened to Orn.
That one's inside but requires a level 1 lock. And this one's over in the water apparently. Yeah, there we go. That looked like a wand. Let's have a gear, wand handle. Well, we got a couple. So we've got swirl brown. I mean, it kind of works. Botanical gold leaf. Oh, that actually looks quite nice. I don't know if it really fits the wand, but you know what, I'm going to have it. I quite like the look of that one. So, let's go follow the path and see if we can get his cart back. And we may find some creatures on the way. Oh, just going to turn off here. So I see moonstone. Perfect. Feel like it didn't give me as much. Oh no, it did give me 3. That's fine. And something over here, just off the side. A dragon skeleton. Lovely. And apparently a spider. Ooh, that's over there, that's why. Okay, so getting attacked by spiders and this one don't seem so smart, does it? Okay, so that dealt with that. Let's get back on the path. Level 12 now, that's not bad.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
See, Incendio just makes spiders so easy to deal with. Of course, dealing with the bigger ones, you can't just Accio them into you. But, you know, you give what you get. Okay, we should be...
This must be it.
Yeah. Just over here. So we can see one guy up there.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
There's a Merlin trial inside as well. So let's do disillusionment. And let's see if we can do this quietly. Steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt. Use Protego successfully. I mean, I don't know how to steal a crossbow bolt. Oh. He was actually looking clean at me. That wasn't what I expected. I thought he was looking the other way. I didn't expect him to be like, oh yeah, I can see right now. Also, my Protego seems to be activating on its own. I don't seem to be activating half the time. Oh, hello. So if I dodge, it seems to just flick up. Okay, let's do... Right, we're taking a bit too much damage here. Okay. Everyone's getting a bit too close to me. I didn't expect there to be this many people. Okay. Ancient Magic Hive. You basically do the Hulk smash there. Brilliant. Right. Okay, so there is someone else still around here. How are you doing attacks when I'm already like... I Actioed him, he shouldn't be up. There is apparently someone else here though, because they're trying to target. And I can't see them, so I'm just going to grab those. I'm healing! Apparently it didn't like me healing. Your journey has ended. Whoops. Oh dear. Restart from last checkpoint. We get it loaded, then I may call it an end for today.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here today. So, settings, that's the settings. Save game. And there we go. So, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you all in the next one. Later.